tea bundle to show you a simple card with one teacup. Monochrome card, so it's going to be fresh freesia on basic white. So the card that I made was, this one is Starry Sky with basic white, and I've used hearts there, and that's in the die set instead of the flowers. So let me just show you what the dies look like. They're amazing because you've got the dies to cup up out the two stamped teacups, and then you've got a separate teacup with a die which is decorative. You've got two flower dies to cut out two flowers, and then a die to cut out this stamp, which is basically an all-in-one stamp with the 5 flowers. You've got the lemon or lime, you can make it, or orange slice. You've got the leaves, and these are just stamps and stamp sets. You've got the larger tag or the smaller tag, and these are the sentiments that the larger tag goes with, and that's the smaller tag, which is really cute. And then you've even got a die to cut out the leaves as well, and then the hearts, which I'll be using in this card. So I've got a basic white, thick basic white card base, and I'm using fresh freesia. And I'm going to get my silicone mat first of all, because I'm going to stick this white die cut to, this is some of the lovely Tea Boutique Designer Series paper. So you could use your fine tip glue pen. I'm just going to use some Tombow and put it in certain places that are strategic to making sure that it sticks down nicely. A little bit on that corner, a little bit along there. You don't want to put too much on. You could also just put a bit of the glue onto your silicone mat and just sponge it on using an old bit of sponge. But I'm happy just doing it like this. Just see if you can, yeah, you can see that. Just going to put it on like that. And that's a very pretty teacup. Now I'm just going to put my hearts there, and I'm going to switch out my silicone mat for my Stampin' Pierce mat, which with photopolymer stamps I really recommend that you use one of these mats. So I need to stamp the leaves, and I need to stamp the thank you and onto the tag the outline, and then I just can't thank you enough. I've got my fresh freesia ink pad here. Now usually I would actually stamp on the basic white cardstock and then cut it out, or die cut it out, and as you can see that hasn't really worked, so I'm going to do it again. I'm just going to stamp that straight on like that. It is easier really, and I've just shown you why, to stamp it first of all on cardstock and then cut it out. And that says I just can't thank you enough. Now you could just go to your die cutting machine, cut and emboss machine, and just cut it out with that, or you can cut it out with a pair of snips, which is really quick and easy to do. I'll just cut round here and then across there. It just leaves you extra little bits to, I'm just going to get that bit straighter. That's better. Right, okay, now how to attach the twine. Now I'm just using white with this one. We do have some lovely baker's twine that actually goes with the in colours, but because this is fresh freesia, I'm going to use a piece of white twine. So what I'm going to do is first of all take the tag and push it down on the glue dot and get a glue dot on the back. Take the twine and just stick the twine to the back like that. I know I don't want it to be much longer than that. Then I'm going to take another glue dot, take the teacup to the glue dot, press and pick off the glue dot. There it is. Place the tag where I want it on the cup, and then take the twine and just put it down like that. In fact, I'm going to probably have a little bit more because I want it to... Now either I could stick this on dimensionals, or else I could just leave it hanging there. I think probably I'll stick it down on a dimensional. And I can only find my black ones at the moment because I've been doing some crafting this afternoon. But black usually you use for when you're using darker cardstock, but it's not going to show through, so it's the one that I've got at the moment, so that's the one I'm going to use. Right, clear my stamp space, and now I'm going to stamp the flowers. So I need my scalloped square. This is from the Colour and Contour dies, which are really lovely. And if I just place position, in fact, first of all, I think what I'll do is stamp the thank you, because it's really important to have that in the right place. So I'm going to just put that in the corner there. And then I'm just going to put the cup where I know that I want it, like that, and then take the flowers and place them there. And then I'm going to put some dimensionals on the back of the cup. Now normally I would use white ones, but as I said, I've put them away somewhere because I was crafting this afternoon with one of my demonstrators in my team, and I am not going to go and search for them right now. The easiest is just to do this as it is. So that's going to go on like that, and then I need a dimensional on each of the hearts. So I could have stamped the flowers on here, but I thought these hearts looked really pretty. So I'm just going to put a dimensional on the back of each one. 1, 2, 3. Take off the backing. 1, 2, 3, and then just place them on. One there, one there, and then one just in the middle there. And I've amazingly, the stitched rectangle dies match with the colour and contour dies. So you can see that that goes really nicely. So I'm just going to use some Tombow to stick down my stitched rectangle. I have cut down my card base to 5.5 by 4 1/8 because I want to make this fits better. This stitched rectangle is more even if you cut down the card base to 5.5 because it's made for American cardstock. So there we go. So there's the finished card in Fresh Freesia, and there's the finished card in Starry Sky. So I think I prefer the Starry Sky because it stands out more, and obviously you could mix and match. I could have done a Starry Sky cup with a Fresh Freesia background and Fresh Freesia leaves and so on, but I can see myself doing a whole load of these in all different colours. So you can just take a simple card layout like this and make as many cards as you like using this bundle. So I really hope that you enjoy this bundle and the designer series papers that go with it. Thanks for watching today. Bye.